Hello, this is Greg Britton, your Spokane mortgage strategist. It is February 28th, Monday, February 28th. Time for Greg's home update. Hey, if you look at the newsletter, some good news. Two graphs in there at the top. Very good news. One is month over month home sales. 4 months in a row now. Home sales have increased every month for 4 months. Very good news for the housing industry. And the chart below it, maybe potentially better news, is that the inventories of unsold homes, the total inventories of homes for sale on the market, has steadily been decreasing. So in any sales environment, when supply decreases, prices stabilize or potentially even increase. So that's both charts very good news for the housing market. So we'd like to see that. What happened in rates last week? Well, we know that mortgage rates are based on the value of mortgage-backed securities, mortgage bonds. Mortgage bonds had a good week last week. And just like previous weeks, they really shouldn't have, and because there was very strong economic reports, good strong economic reports devalued the mortgage bond, but yet it increased in value. So why? Well, again, like every week, there's this hero that comes to the rescue, and the hero again, the Middle East, all the chaos in the Middle East causes fear and concern for investors about putting money in certain areas. So what they do when they have this fear is they park it in something safe, and the recipient of that is U.S. Treasuries and mortgage bonds, or places they'll typically park their money. So when they do that, it increases the value of the bond and then lowers your rate. So from Monday to Friday, 83 basis point increase in the Fannie Mae 4.5% coupon. What's that mean to you? Well, about a 1/4% better in rates between Monday and Friday in the 30-year rate, putting it right around 4.75% for 30-year fixed. And so what's on the agenda this week? Well, if you look at the bottom of the newsletter, there is a parade of economic reports coming out this week, again with the potential to move the market. So this week, actually a lot more than last week. So those will be battling, you could say, against the fears and chaos in the Middle East. You know, the Middle East concerns are not going to go away overnight, obviously. There's a lot going on there, a lot of regime changes, questions about oil supply. But as that kind of like the trouble with Italy and Ireland and Portugal a ways back helping mortgage bonds, this crisis too will probably run its course, and we'll see how long it affects bond pricing. Right now it's keeping mortgage rates low, but it will probably die off too. So the long-term trend still is mortgage rates climbing. That's definitely the trend. So we will keep an eye on that, and we will see you next week. Have a great week.